why would I bring a used?
Why would it be here?
Here we go. We're recording.
All right.
Okay, everybody. Hey, we're here at Lizard's Lounge.
You know what I don't hear?
I don't hear the clicking.
A clicking.
Yeah.
I don't hear the metronome.
Well, we're going to tell everybody. Okay.
All right. Let's. Yeah.
This is Big Kev's Big Adventure Podcast. We're here with my buddy James. We're out here at Lizard's Lounge in Prescott, Arizona, and you have to say Prescott, because if not, if you say Prescott, people,
you do, but I don't know if the owner wants you to identify the bar that we're broadcasting from.
I mean, why not? It's free advertising.
Okay, very true.
If people want to,
And I also like how you had to specify that your name was Kevin when you said Big Kev's.
But I'm Kevin. I mean, who else is?
Whoa,
I'm the host of the show.
But what else would your name be?
Steve.
Steve, right?
And we got little Adam over here.
Of course we do.
The manager of the place.
Well, he's spruced this place up in the last like 6 months. We've got menu boards and all kinds of nonsense, and basically he's just made it more complicated for the people who actually work here to do their job.
Well, I know.
Yeah, I know.
But the reason of this podcast today, our baseball season's coming up.
Goddamn right.
You know, we got an Angels fan, we got a Yankees fan.
Oh yeah, you do have.
So we're both American leaguers.
That's true.
And then we got our little.
That's the only thing we have in common.
And then we got our little boss man over there. He's a Boston guy. Everything Boston.
He doesn't count. He's only a Boston guy when his teams win. He doesn't give a shit.
Well,
when
so when
bad.
Belichick retires, then he's good.
Then it's like
then he'll become a Giants fan.
Yeah, it's over.
You know,
it's over.
Yeah,
it's over. It's absolutely over. He's the most fair weather fucking fan I've ever seen.
Oh, he really is. I mean,
it's terrible. I'm going to swear a lot on this podcast, by the way. Just so, ladies and gentlemen, just prepare for that. The fuck word, I'm not even going to say F-bomb, I'm just going to say fuck word is going to be dropped a lot. That's sort of my go-to when I don't have anything else to say, I swear. So.
Oh, it's not working. Well, we'll have to figure that part out later.
What do you mean? What's not working?
I was going to try to do the phone interview.
But Jesus. Why you're going to try to make it that complicated right off the bat?
Yeah, you know why not.
Jeez. Come on, man. I know it's like you either sink or swim, but let's go into the kiddie pool and wear our floaties and at least hopefully be able to get a recording out of this.
Hey, so far we're 2 minutes and 32 seconds into it.
Goddamn right. Anyway, so
baseball.
I guess so. Yeah, we're here in Prescott, Arizona, and we're going to talk about baseball.
Well, because Arizona is the West spring training.
Oh yeah, I mean we got half the teams in the league down the valley. It's spring training in the I think what do they call it, the Cactus League. Cactus League. Yeah.
And the Grapefruit League is in
Florida.
Of course, it's grapefruit.
Yeah, grapefruit sucks, but whatever. Even though my team's in Tampa. Let's talk about your team for a minute. Honestly, what do you think about? You can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Can you hear me?
No.
You can't hear me at all?
I can hear you talking to me without the mics on. Yeah.
I was just trying to get rid of the background noise.
All right. No, turn up a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
No, we're good now.
Okay.
That's perfect. Yeah, trust me. This is our first time doing this. It's going to take a minute to
work out the bugs.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about your stupid team, your shitty, overpaid franchise that underperforms every year.
Whoa.
But you got a really awesome high-priced Japanese pitcher
and hitter. He wants to be a DH.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he wants to go both ways.
So they're going to move Pujols back to first.
Now, how do you feel about him?
You know what? I just want to see how he plays first. If he's good, hey,
Well, that's what spring training's for.
Yeah.
But
he had a good first outing.
Oh, I didn't even see it. What did he do his first outing?
I just pitched 3 innings.
Okay, well, it's spring training. So
and he's trying to work on his American mechanics. Really, because
what is the difference between American mechanics and Japanese mechanics?
Smaller hands. Because the engines are a lot tighter. With American cars, everything's all big and out in the open.
God, if we keep going this direction, you and I are going to get in a lot of trouble for this fucking podcast.
Well, we can edit it out in post.
No. We got to let everything fucking ride because you know what? In this new era of Trump, dude, you say what you want and you don't even apologize and you go, fuck political correctness.
Well, you just tweet it out, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. All you got to do is send a tweet. And it works.
Yeah, it really does.
Jesus Christ. All right, so you got Ohtani or Otani.
Otani.
How do you pronounce his name? Otani?
Otani, I think.
I know it's Ohteni.
Yes.
Yeah, and the Yankees or at least some of the Yankee fans I knew, we really kind of wanted him.
Well, everybody did, but then remember he had that elbow or shoulder problem.
No, he's just a little bitch. He wants to be like typical Japanese player, just wants to fucking stay on the West Coast. So he has a shorter flight home to see his fucking relatives. Like, he doesn't give a shit about going to a winning franchise. Fucking Ichiro did that with the Mariners, and now Ohtani's doing it. And then before him, fucking Hideo Nomo goes to the goddamn fucking Dodgers. Like, they all just, like, are they afraid of an extra 2.5 hours in the air? Like,
well, it's a little longer than that. If you're going from New York, it's an extra 5 hours.
I get it, but still, okay.
And then
so double the 2.5. But like, what? Just have an extra cocktail, like, and take an extra couple hours nap. Like, really?
Today, Ohtani broke out his bat.
Oh no! What did he do? He hit a dinger?
No, he didn't. He walked twice.
Oh. Well, he's got good plate discipline apparently and a good eye. So
I mean, how do they really have good eyes though?
This is why we're gonna get in trouble. And this is also why we might be a big success.
Well, the rednecks like us, and the liberals hate us.
I mean, we only have to be popular in 20 states. Like, that's really, yeah. Just whoever voted for fucking Trump.
But I didn't, but I still talk this way.
Well, here's the thing. If this ever actually becomes a thing.
Well, we'll have to clean it up.
No. That's not what I was going to say. If this ever actually becomes a thing, and there's ever like a blog post being like, oh, the racist, bigot, the one agreement we have to make right off the bat, and this is one thing that even if we're not even sure this is actually recording correctly.
No, it is recording, dude.
No, it says it is, but I'm not trusting it until we listen to it back.
And then do the editing,
No, the one thing we have to agree is that we never apologize.
Oh yeah, no.
There's no.
I'm a think before. I'm a speak before I think kind of guy.
Absolutely, but again, like, I know you, and I know none of it's out of like
malice.
No, or hatred or bigotry or anything like that. Dude, you're like an anti-Trump liberal, but you like saying fucking provocative shit.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and I like guns.
Absolutely, you do, because
and I like gays.
Well, yeah.
And I don't like God.
Who doesn't? No, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just like, dude, it's just jokes, folks. So anything we say on this, there's no reason to get offended. It's bullshit. We're just fucking kidding around. If you see me run for political office and start to like try and pass anti-minority, anti-gay legislation, then yes, you can call me a bigot. We're just a couple guys sitting at a bar drinking.
Literally in a bar drinking.
I mean, that's where we are right now. Chit-chatting and just having fun. This is just how guys talk. And so if you get offended, guess what? Fuck you. I don't care.
What's up, little buddy?
And
our little buddy Adam. He's our one fan who's watching.
We literally have an audience of one right now. But it's the guy that kind of controls the show here. So it's sort of, I have to look at him and.
Well, we have to nowadays. Yeah, he was.
No, come on.
He was saying that it's sad. 2018, you have to make that disclaimer. But when you have these parents all of a sudden now, giving their kids hormones because they want them to be gender neutral.
And Adam walked away. But no, Kevin's not wrong, man. Like, we're gonna try to keep this podcast more like lighthearted and fun. But like, whenever you start something like this and you want to sort of get it going and see how it's gonna go, like, especially in this climate today, you kind of have to preface shit. And like, we're prefacing with like, we don't give a fuck about political correctness. We'll say whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
We're not discriminating against anybody. If your feelings get hurt, grow the fuck up. No one cares. And that's about all there is to it. It's that simple. So yeah, when Kevin says shit like,
I will try not to use the hard R.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think just out of just politeness, we shouldn't use that word. I don't think the word itself carries any real meaning. I know it irritates people and whatever. But again, like, we're not dicks. We're not gonna go out and like actually like fucking use that as a reason to like shit on a person of color. Right?
Yeah.
Why would we?
Let's get back to baseball.
Let's do it. All right, we got on a tangent. Yeah. All right, so All right, we talked about your Angels a little bit. We talked about Ohtani, and you got Pujols still there.
Mike Trout.
Yeah, well, I mean,
the thing is,
Mike Trout, the most boring, best baseball player in the league.
He's a throwback of your man, Mickey Mantle, without all the booze.
I was on live when Mickey Mantle was playing, and Mike Trout's a big fucking yawn, and I know he's a great
home
player.
runs, stolen bases.
Dude, he's just he's a zilch personality. Like, there's nothing to him. Like,
because he sees balls and hits it.
Well, that's the problem. Like, and you can, as an Angels fan, like, dude, I respect the shit out of that.
And if we're not careful, he's going to be a fucking Yankee.
Yeah, I don't.
And then you'll be sucking his dick.
Well, first of all, we don't need him after what we've just done. So, come on. No, but the problem with Mike Trout, besides the fact that he's an MVP and he's one of the best players in the league, it's like when you think about the best players in the league, besides you, anyone besides an Angels fan starts to think about the best players in the league. Like Mike Trout, like people think of him like 15th, 20th, like even though he is like top 3.
No,
but like he has no personality. He's a zilch. He's not sexy. He doesn't sell tickets.
Oh,
he doesn't. He sells tickets to you guys, but
who's the dipshit in New York, dude, that disrespects baseball all the time? Not New York, Washington.
All right. Can you thank you for rephrasing that? Because my New York boys love this goddamn country, and it's not even a problem. In Washington,
what's his name?
What? Bryce Harper?
Harper. He's an idiot.
Well, he's just a doofus. He has great hair, and he's a doofus.
Yeah.
Like, that's all he has going for him. And, well, I mean, he's a spectacular baseball player. He's great. But, like, he's not marketable. Like, look at all the ads, and I'm telling you right now, from the beginning of this spring training through the end of the year, every single ad is going to be Aaron Judge.
No, he's too goofy. He's got that big mouth. He's good.
No, he's got that goofy, adorable fucking look.
He's no Jeter, dude.
No, he's no Jeter.
No Jeter.
But
he doesn't even have the looks of Jeter.
No, Jeter's a way better looking man.
Yeah, by far.
But Aaron Judge is also fucking 6'8".
Yeah.
Fucking weighs like.
But he's going to strike. He's going to have the most strikeouts in history this year.
That's not marketing, man. No one cares about that.
Yes, they do.
No.
Because they want winners. Last year he was a winner, but he still led the league in strikeouts.
They were one game away from making the World Series last year.
Yeah. But then this year they're going to be a big dud.
Oh, my God. Really? We added the NL MVP and you think we're going to be a big dud?
I'm telling you, you guys are going to be all punch, no lunch, man.
Well, we'll see. I mean, that's the one thing I'm concerned.
You guys got to worry about the Red Sox. I mean,
come on.
I'm telling you.
The fuck out of here.
And Toronto's looking really good.
Ooh, they added the one-year wonder from the Diamondbacks. Now their team's going to be fucking great. Get the fuck out of here. JD Martinez. Go suck a dick. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of all this hype. Ooh, yeah, we matched your Mark Stanton fucking signing with JD fucking Martinez. Dude's been good for half of one season. I'm done with it. Like, enough. The Red Sox are about to go back to where they belong, where they lived from basically 1918 until 2004, just to the bottom of the barrel mediocrity. They might make a World Series in 30 years, and there'll be a new Bill Buckner that fucking screws them up.
And if you watch that World Series, it wasn't just Buckner's play. It was who was the catcher? Greenfield, Mike Greenfield,
right.
Or he was the one who actually dropped the ball first.
Right.
And they still also had a Game 7.
Of course they did. They could have.
That was like the Cubs, when Moises
Alou. Yeah.
They still had a Game 7.
Steve Bartman.
Oh, that poor bastard.
Oh, I know. I feel so bad for him.
I really do.
Because literally 45 people around him are reaching for the ball at the same time.
Yeah.
It just happens to land right where he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, dude. Oh, poor guy.
Dude, God hated him.
Hey, well, you know what? The only reason why that became such a fucking scandal is because of Moises Alou's reaction after it.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking out, pointing in the stands.
It's almost like a soccer player.
Throwing his glove. Yeah, dude, he flopped. It was a flop. He kind of flopped like a soccer player.
NBA,
That's absolutely right. God.
And it embarrassed baseball.
It did. So, okay, we've covered your team. We covered my team. Let's talk about a couple other teams coming up this year.
How do you who's going to be tough is the Giants in San Francisco.
Why?
I just think that they're on that.
They got somebody. Who did they just get?
I don't remember.
I know. We really should be doing our research.
Yeah, but we're just going by what our.
Oh no, we're riffing right now.
What do you think about Verlander staying in Houston?
Well, I mean, Houston's the team to be the most scared of. I mean, they just won the World Series.
And they've always been in there.
They've kept everyone. And then they got that fucking pitcher from the goddamn Pirates. What's his name? Who was like one of the most coveted free agent pitchers. He might not have been a free agent. Don't quote me, folks. Okay, we're not all about facts. We're just
talking shit, you know.
That's right. That's honestly, we should rename this podcast "Talking Shit with Big Kev." That would work. Yeah, because listen,
does Adam want a microphone?
I mean, shit. Now we're okay. We're gonna bring a third mic into this. I mean,
I don't think we know how to figure it out yet. But
that's what I'm saying.
One of these days, we'll get a third mic in.
What we should do is have a third.
We're not a sports talk show, sir.
No.
We're being heckled by the crowd.
I know.
And it's growing in numbers. It's doubled in numbers. The crowd is doubled in numbers.
The bar owner and the bar manager are shit talking us from the cheap seats.
Oh, really? I mean, remember the movie Major League? You know, the three guys that were in the outfield kept trying to do the wave?
Right, yes.
That's these two guys. What's our call name?
Well, the name of Kevin's show?
The podcast is Big Kev's Big Adventure.
It's an awful name.
Because my whole life is an adventure.
We're going to have to work on that.
No. It's a perfect name.
I like shit talking.
Because I'm not going to always have James, as a co-host. I might have Adam up here one day. Oh, the old man.
That would be...
Folks, I mean, I know this is new and you guys don't know us yet, but his accent is truly remarkable. And everybody who ever meets him talks to him, and like when you read his text messages, I read it in Alexa's accent. And it kind of sounds like this, and he's from North Texas, South Texas, Georgia, Central Texas, West Texas, so it's all mixed up into one.
Well, listen, I would actually really love if I could do the majority of these, but they're both sitting down there with nothing to do. If you want to bring one of them up, throw them on.
Well, no, right now we're going to do this one right here.
All right. So just you and me to start.
Yeah.
And then we'll bring on guests.
Yeah, because we always hook up other microphones.
Perfect. Yeah, we got 2 more options for it.
Yeah. And then if we could figure out how to do the call-in thing, then we just call the Yahoos.
All right, like one step at a time.
Yeah. Hey, we're 17 minutes into this, and I think it's going pretty smoothly.
Really? That's it? Looks like 44.
Yeah, we talked about baseball for 5 minutes. It was supposed to be a baseball, let's talk about, the preseason of baseball and all this.
That's not 44 minutes right there?
No, it's an hour and 44 minutes left of the Sims card.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay, you got a... listen, sorry, folks. You got a...
See right here in the red?
Oh.
So it's 17 minutes right there.
Obviously, I'm a rookie to this, and whatever. Anyway,
we're both rookies at this,
Oh yeah.
Last year we were in the minors,
This is why this first podcast is a complete clusterfuck. But you know what? It's a goddamn good time.
So far, it's entertaining. I feel it's entertaining. I mean, we've doubled our crowd.
Yep, we got from 1 spectator to 2. That's 100% increase, folks.
All right, we shouldn't be laughing so much. We should.
No, we know. We should be laughing more, honestly. All right, so where were we? We're talking about other baseball teams that have a shot this year. So you brought up the San Francisco Giants. They just got look that up. Who was their newest acquisition? It's a big name.
I wish Major League or MLB.com would break it down so where you could hit into teams.
They don't have a teams option?
No,
there?
it just has stats, standings, players, tickets, apps, shop.
Okay.
Let's see if we go into sections over here. If we can go just straight teams.
Oh, I see the word team, maybe. Anyway.
Teams right here, yeah.
Yeah. So I know the Giants just picked up a big player in the offseason.
And the Cubs, what about them getting, what's that other Japanese dude? The guy from the Dodgers?
Listen, the Cubs blew their wad, got their one World Series. They're never going to win again for another 100+ years, dude. That team, it was almost like God giving them a pity win.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like the hot chick banging the nerd.
Well, I mean that happens in this town all the time, but yeah, no.
Yeah, Prescott. We're coming from Prescott, Arizona, and it's basically you don't date, you rotate.
Yeah, and guys are because there's a lack of there's abundance of kind of good looking girls in this town, and there's a lack of guys with any motivation or drive. And so you
company
constantly
included right here.
Well, okay, fuck you. And secondly,
I mean, when was the last time you've been late? It's been a minute, hadn't it?
Yeah, well,
we're not talking about righty, lefty, lefty, loosey, or anything like that. You know.
Well, it's always righty tighty, lefty loosey, but
yeah, she's pretty loose though.
Well, my left hand, yeah. I mean, I do everything lefty except for jerk off. So there's that. No, man, I'm in a bit of a little
dry spell.
Dry spell.
Slump.
I'm not gonna lie.
You need a slump buster. Go down to the minors,
bro,
get your average up, and then come back to the pros.
The problem is I have one of those lined up, and I'm really balking on pulling the trigger.
Why?
Because it's just I don't like doing that.
Is it somebody I know?
All right, it's Presky. You know everybody.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, from 1 to 10, where does she rate in that 1 to 10? Is she like a 5 and below, or is she a 6, 7?
She's a 9 personality, looks 4.
Oh, so she was hit with a salmon at the.
No, just unfortunate events in life.
Oh,
that kind of thing.
Is she like a rash or a mole or something?
No. I mean, nothing like that. At least I don't think so. I haven't checked everywhere.
She hasn't been naked around here yet.
Right. No, it's just. Yeah, man. It's just one of those things. It's like I'm patient, dude. Like. I
like the rabbit in the hair, and
dude,
you're the
dude. I'm like
or the
like,
turtle in the hair, or whatever it is.
Like honestly, man, like a complete sexual slump for me is no fucking big deal. I don't care.
So you're asexual. You're a
eunuch? No. I'm not asexual.
You just cut your dick off and just be like a Ken doll?
No. I have my right hand.
So you
I subscribe to the just jerk off philosophy.
Oh,
when it's like bad
and you porn
and you know what? Guess what? I do that, and then I'm just like. You know what? This is so much easier than having to deal with dinners and like going on dates and buying drinks and like all that shit. I'm like I'm still busting a nut. Like at the end of the day, like who gives a shit? I mean, dude, I'm gonna be. See, that's the one thing on this show, man. I'm gonna be completely fucking honest about everything in my life. I don't give a shit. It's nice to have someone to like cuddle with. But it's like I almost would rather jerk off and then just cuddle with a girl than actually have sex with her. And
then what?
Cuddle
would
with her.
you buy one of those like
dolls? No.
Well, you could cuddle with it. It's you know
that can't cook me dinner at night.
But you cook yourself dinner. You go to Taco Bell more than anybody I know. No. Do you own stock at Taco Bell?
I've only been to Taco Bell once in the last 4 months. You son of a bitch! Ever since I moved out to Chino Town, I have not.
Chino
been
Town.
to Taco.
Okay. Because
my roommates cook, and they cook awesome dinners. We had amazing chili last night. This is unbelievable.
Do you pay extra money for them to...
No, I just do the dishes.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah.
I'd be charging you... I mean...
Your crowd by 3.
Oh, we got one more.
Oh, we got a triple here. All bar employees, by the way. So basically, they're being paid to be here, and one of them owns it. So.
Well, the bar just technically opened up, and so that's why we're doing it early.
Well, Lindsay didn't even give a flying fuck when she first started.
What?
Here.
Oh yeah.
She's like, "Here's your drinks. I'm bored. I'm going away." Yeah. Okay, so God, this is what's gonna be good about this podcast: the sidetracks that we take. So we're back to what? Other teams in baseball.
Yes. Other
San Francisco Giants, I think, will be good.
I don't think the Dodgers are going to be. They're going to be dog piss. The only person that's going to be good is Kershaw and that new rookie kid. What's that first baseman?
I mean, Clayton
Kershaw's their pitcher.
Right, and then Bellinger
or something. Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
And they still have Yasiel Puig.
He gone.
He's not gone.
He's like...
he was a flash in the pan. He was basically like...
He can't hit a curveball.
It was basically what Shane Spencer was for the Yankees, like back in like the early 2000s. Shane Spencer came up.
He better pray to Joe Boo.
And he hit like 8 home runs in his first 4 games.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh my God. And then the other teams were just like, well, let's throw him a curve.
Yeah. Or
anything off speed.
Yeah, breaking ball.
Yeah. And then they did that, and then he basically vanished from the league in like half a season after that.
Yeah.
All right, we have a fluffy dog just wandering around here.
Yeah, in this, dog-friendly bar.
I know. See, this is a problem with not having a visual element. If we had one, you guys would all be going, "Oh."
I should be talking to people about this also. There is a Instagram page. It is called Big Kev's Big Adventure Instagram. And also a Facebook likes page called Big Kev's Big Adventure. So
awesome.
We can take pictures and get ready to start a Twitter. And then once we figure out how to do the phone interviews,
absolutely,
we'll put the phone number out there, and those people on Twitter can call in.
Yeah, no, that's great. And then, honestly, the funny part is there's a solid chance that nothing we've even said this entire time has actually been recorded on.
No, it's recording, dude. We're 25 minutes, dude.
I know the light's on.
The light is on.
I'm just not sure.
I don't know. Is the light on in you?
Yeah, right. So the Pirates are going to be terrible. Mets are going to be god awful.
Oh, of course.
Astros obviously are going to vie to repeat.
How about Phillies? I haven't heard anything about.
The Phillies are always a weird team, man. Like it's like every year where they bring in a bunch of high price free agents and think they're going to be great, they stink.
Yeah.
And then every year where they do nothing, they somehow overachieve.
But they can never do well in the playoffs.
Okay, here's the one team I guarantee will be shitty this year. That's the Mets. Mets aren't going to win jack shit. Mets can go fuck themselves. They can die in the nearest fire they can find. I'm done with them. I'm done with the Mets. I'm done with that management. I mean, I'm a Yankee fan, but I don't hate the Mets out of that rivalry principle. I hate the Mets because they are one of the worst fucking run organizations in the history of baseball. It's like they can't ever make the right decision. And it bothers me. It annoys me because I would love for the Mets to be a perennial challenger to my Yankees. It'd be fun. It would make it more entertaining.
But if you look in New York anyways, you have the Giants that are the studs, and then you have the Jets who are dog piss.
Giants aren't the studs anymore. They used to be. They've been the studs 2 years in the last 10.
They have the most championships of all time. Total championships.
Well, I mean, are we going back to before
NFL championships and Super Bowls?
Okay,
they have the most.
So before
they've always been a winning organization.
Yeah. Well, no, totally, absolutely, and I love because I'm also sorry to say this is
Dolphins fan.
Yeah, thank you. I was going to say pretty much just like that. I'm also a Dolphins fan, so I'm very grateful to the New York Football Giants for knocking off the Patriots in 2 Super Bowls. Especially the one keeping them from having an undefeated season.
But they should have never gone to the first Super Bowl.
Well, of course not.
They made
Tuck rule's bullshit.
Tuck rule.
It's bullshit. Yeah. The Raiders won that game. They I don't know what front office dick Bill Belichick was fucking sucking to get the refs to fucking.
Well, it was Tom Brady.
That.
He's the pretty one.
No, but he's
the bottom bitch.
He had played 3 games before that, so he wasn't Mr. fucking perfect at the moment. But literally, you're about to get sacked and you try to pull the ball into your chest.
Like you're gonna run for it.
They sack you. You fumble it, and they're like, "No, that was a forward pass."
No. He was tucking it, and that's when the tuck rule came.
That's what I'm saying. But they genuinely, it was a forward pass, incomplete pass
into his armpit.
Incomplete pass into his armpit.
Yeah,
it's bullshit. Absolute fucking hogwash. It was so bad, man. And that one call
changed football.
Started this fucking dynasty that I can't wait to end. And I've had to deal with it for the last 16
And they got a strong arm, so then Jimmy G got shipped off to San Francisco, which I can't stand because I'm an L.A. Rams fan.
You know what?
And Jimmy G is going to be a good fucking football player.
I love that move because I don't give a flying fuck if the Niners are good or not.
But Tom Brady next year going to ACL injury. I'm calling it right now.
They shipped
Tom Brady ACL injury out for the season, retiring.
Yeah, dude, you're 100% right, man. They shipped off the next Tom Brady.
What do we got? These guys trying to sell something?
I don't know. Well, we got some promoters coming in here, vendors or something. But anyway, the Patriots shipped off Tom Brady's replacement, who was going to be a great quarterback. Yeah. And just because Belichick got cocky in his...
No, it wasn't Belichick. It was Brady went to Robert Kraft and said, we need to get rid of this kid because I'm going to be here for another 8 years.
Really? I heard Brady wanted to play for 3, but another 8.
Yeah, he wants to play till he's 50. That's what the, word is like on.
I hit the microphone, sorry.
On the Tenders and not Tenders, Twitter.
Yeah, social media.
You know what's so funny is it's go off subject real quick. They say Tinder, like 75% of the men who swipe right on a chick are on the shitter. Because that's where most men get the peace and quiet. And now you don't have magazines, by the toilet anymore. You have your phone, and so you just get on Tinder and you just swipe right instead of getting on Facebook or Instagram.
I mean, okay.
It makes all the sense in the world.
No, it totally makes sense. I get that, and that's probably true. It's just that's never been my experience with Tinder. My experience with Tinder is getting home drunk, alone, lying in bed, and
I'm
just being
who's out there.
lonely as fucking hell, and just swiping right, dude. I never once. I don't even think I know women exist when I'm on the shitter.
Next time we need a separate table for our drinks.
Oh, we really do. Oh, because you can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See. Don't worry, folks. We're gonna work out the kinks in this.
We're gonna get better. I mean,
this is number one, and we're just winging this at this point. Yeah. So dude, I believe it. I totally believe that that's absolutely 100% true. I mean, it has to be. Like, cause what do? You read. Like,
you go through the.
Might as well check Tinder.
Yeah.
I mean, my dick's out.
Yeah. I've already got done with you porn.
Yeah, right?
Now,
so I'm halfway there, so maybe if I swipe right, you'll come over.
What is your porn tube of choice? Hey, what's your porn tube of choice?
God.
I'm a Pornhub guy.
Yeah, I am now.
So I used to be into XNXX.
I was Tube8 for a long time. I was Tube8, but then started getting a lot of viruses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Even on your Mac?
Well, no, on the phone.
Oh, because you don't have an Apple product.
No.
So if you get Apple, you don't get viruses.
Sorry, folks. I'm an Android guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. No, I have Apple products. I have an iMac. I'm probably going to edit this on an iMac and get it out there. But no, phone-wise, I've never had an iPhone.
You should get an iPhone.
I know.
Then you don't get the viruses. Then you could jerk off all you want.
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad that I started getting weird pop-up ad notifications on that.
See, I like Pornhub because there's none of that on Pornhub.
I don't like jerking off looking at my phone.
You put it on the big TV, don't you?
I got it through my PS4, baby, and now I'm a Pornhub guy. Now you asked me that question. I was honest. Let me ask you another question right back at you on the same topic. What type do you usually go for? Tell me it's big black cock. Tell me it's BBC.
Every once in a while, but for a while there, I was on a lesbian kick.
Oh wow!
70s lesbians with the bigger. I was
wow
because I love Bush.
This is not the answer I was expecting, but I'm very happy this is the answer I'm getting. Go ahead.
What were you?
Continue. No. This is about you right now. You finish.
No, just because I've been trying to digress out of my porn because I went in such a rabbit hole for a while because I was what's that Sexually Broken? I was watching that awful lot. I was going into a lot of the DDSM stuff. So then I had to I'm getting to this. So then I started I'm watching 70s, 80s porns. Beer, dicks with sideburns, girls with buckwheat bushes, and now I'm back on the lesbian. And so I'm kind of working my way back through the rabbit hole.
Okay, so basically what you're trying to do is watch the most revolting shit you can.
No, I was already there. So I was trying to, in order to jerk off, I had to get.
I thought you were trying to quit porn, which is why you're watching weird shit.
No. That's where my head was taking me. I was going down that rabbit hole
okay.
No, someone tied up, this and that, and blah, blah.
I got you.
In a stockade, getting flogged, and then,
all right.
Both ends,
Right.
And then I was going through a gonzo kick.
Okay. No, I know the gonzo stuff.
I was on that, and airtight girls, and all that. And then, to see how many they could fill into one hole.
Right.
Oh,
my God.
So I had to leave that aspect, so now I'm on the lesbian.
Hey, all's fair in love and porn, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch whatever the fuck you want.
You really can't, except animals and kids.
Right.
Everything else is pretty much...
Yeah, well, depending on how old the animal is.
Yeah, that just don't,
you've never watched Mr. Hands?
Mr. Hands, no.
Oh, that's a fun one. That's when a dude and his buddy. One of the dudes bends over and they have their pet horse try and bang the other dude, and the other dude's only job is to hold the horse's hips, and his hand slip. And basically, the other dude who's bending over getting fucked by the horse gets impaled by like a fucking 6-foot horse stick. It's very.
What are you calling me?
It's very sexy. All right, listen. We have our spectators calling the host of the show, trying to fuck up the show. This is nonsense.
Yeah, we need to find another venue, I think.
Professional over here. Good Lord.
We need to find another venue, you know.
Oh, man.
The crowd is getting bigger, though, which is nice.
Well, it's gone from 1 to 3. That's 200% increase. Now, if next time we do this, it goes from 3 to 9, holy shit, and then 9 to 27, come on now. I'm in. But, yeah, man, no. So, basically, your shitty baseball team sucks.
And yours is going to suck, because you guys have no pitching.
Dude. All right, see, now we're going to get back on baseball, because that annoys me.
Don't you have like an 80-year-old pitcher out there? He's going to be out there as Walker, CC?
Our worst pitcher is CC Sabathia.
Yeah, I mean...
Luis Severino, who was third in the AL Cy Young voting last year.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we've got Tanaka.
Oh, yeah, I forget about Tanaka.
Yeah, and then we got...
Banaka, you know, that's
and we got Gray.
Who's Gray?
He's a kid from Oakland.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah. And then our fifth pitcher is going to be a combination of either a minor league guy, or it's going to be Chad Green, or it's going to be... Dude, we don't have the best pitching staff in the league, but we have and by the league, I mean the AL. But we have a top 5. We have a top 5 staff, and we have easily the number 1 offense.
Well, you guys are going to break the home run record.
Oh, my God. It's going to be ridiculous.
You know, it's 168 set by...
whatever it is, it's going away. Because, everyone goes, oh, Stanton Judge. But then people forget that, Didi hit almost 30 last year. Gardner hit over 20. Sanchez hit over 30. Yeah, and we have all these guys come back. Aaron Hicks. People never think about Aaron Hicks, and he hit over 20 home runs.
Oh, really? Okay. So.
Oh, my God, dude.
So as a team, you guys might hit almost 200 home runs.
It's gonna be it's gonna be absurd unless 1 or 2 of those guys completely.
Probably Judge is gonna shit. He's gonna have a sophomore curse.
That's right. Judge can very well have a sophomore slump. So could Gary Sanchez. I'm actually more confident in Gary Sanchez than I am Aaron Judge. Because I think Sanchez, being a catcher who gets a day off every now and again, you know, he'll play once, 4 out of every 5 games, and he's a catcher, so he's not expected to hit. And he's also flying under the PR radar.
Oh yeah,
So we'll see. I mean, it's gonna be a fun season. I think you guys will overachieve.
Well, I hope so.
I think Pujols is going to have a comeback year.
Well, yeah, he says he's for the first time in 5 years he's healthy.
Yeah, I think he's going to.
And that's what he wants to.
I think he's going to return to form for you guys.
Give us 40 home runs.
And if your new pitcher, if your new Japanese guy, puts up 16 to 20 wins. Mm-hmm. I mean, if he does that, you guys are going to be.
And we're going to a 6-man rotation for him.
Yeah, no, you guys are going to be ridiculous. I think I've had this mic the wrong way because it's been sounding weird in my ears. But anyway, yeah, no, it's going to be a fun year, man. And it's going to be fun watching
I'm
these
just glad baseball's back.
Dude, me too, man. And it's going to be fun watching these games with you, dude. And it's going to be fun, coming on here to chat with you every now and again.
Yeah,
I mean, dude, this was fun. I think we're getting a little long in the tooth on it.
Not really. We've only been on for 38 minutes.
Yeah, that's long for a first one.
Really?
Yeah, it is. Considering it's not long if we actually had a game plan for it.
I mean, why do we need a game plan? We just fucking sit here.
Well, no, I mean we should just have basically.
Write down an outline.
Just a generic list of topics, and then we can stray from it. But I feel like at this point...
We keep going back to our same topic that we wanted to start with.
That's what I'm saying.
But we didn't do any research or anything like that.
No, exactly. But I think this is a fun start, man. I think we should... it's up to you. It's your show, dude. So I'm thinking maybe cut it here. And
yeah, we'll cut it. And
revisit it and figure out how to work all the buttons and the,
we've got to get the
stuff.
technical aspect of this done. But it's a cool little deal. I mean, it's called the Zoom H2 or H6 or whatever.
I mean, it looks very futuristic. It looks very fanciful. I kind of like the look of it a whole lot. I just wish I knew how to work it.
And maybe I got to watch some more YouTube videos on how to work it.
Yeah, we just have to iron out a few kinks, and then when we come back next time, we'll probably be talking about March Madness or God knows what.
What do you think of all that shit that's going on at U of A now?
Dude.
David Stern is so pissed, the commissioner of the NBA.
Yeah.
He's pissed because, he wants to start his own, they're going to call it the G League.
Yeah.
And it's going to be sponsored by Gatorade.
Right.
And they're going to find these kids at 13, 14 years old and say, hey, you're going to stud basketball player. You can't go in the NBA at 18. Why waste your time going to college, being one and done?
Yeah.
Come to this camp, and then when you turn 18, graduate high school, you're going to go to this league, and that's where we're going to develop. We're going to do a developmental, but they're going to still draft
but this is before the D League development.
Yeah, but the D League's going to go away.
Oh, so they're trying to get rid of.
They're going to get rid of the D League, and it's going to be called the G League, and it's going to be sponsored by Gatorade.
Okay.
But it's going to be like the minors league system for how they're going to go the same format as baseball, but they got the idea from Europe because that's what Europe does.
Okay.
And it'll save these schools of these kids just one and done. Right. So it'll make college basketball a better product again because kids are actually going to stay 3 and 4 years now instead of just being one and done.
I mean, that's the way it should be.
But,
do I sound like really reverby to you right now? Like, did we hit a thing and da-da-da-da-da-da? That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, Okay. Yeah, no, perfect. Well, sort of reverby. We'll figure it out. But, this is the kinks we're talking about, folks.
But the U of A coach, he's going to get fired.
Yeah, probably.
For paying all those, they're saying they're paying players.
Gave him $100,000
to a player,
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, dude, yeah, we could spend 3 hours talking about the corruption in the NCAA.
And football-wise, too.
Over all the sports. Yeah. Just, it's ridiculous.
Maybe not baseball.
Yeah,
or like track and field.
Well, yeah, because, baseball, it's weird how baseball is like a complete different animal in terms of college sports. Because, who, even remembers ever watching the College World Series?
Yeah, but you watch it every year.
Yeah, but everyone knows the bowl the bowl championship series in football and March Madness and
exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I watched the Little League World Series more than I watched the College World Series.
Absolutely, yes. And more people I think probably watch the Frozen Four than watch the College World Series.
Frozen Four.
The college hockey.
Oh, I don't watch hockey.
I see more coverage of that than I do the Frozen or
really?
the baseball one. I'm blanking on it now because that's how little I care. Yeah. So, anyway.
So what'd you think of this whole Winter Olympics?
The Winter Olympics were great.
It was just weird, the Russian
the
Russian Olympic
the Olympic athletes from Russia, or whatever the hell they were, the OAR.
And the dude gets busted for. The curling guy gets busted for performance enhancing. I'm gone.
There you go.
Performance enhancing.
I got
drugs.
you back.
What performance enhancing drug do you need for curling?
Wow, way up. Let's go down right about here. Beer.
That's how the U.S. team basically started.
It's curling, man.
Yeah.
It's you gotta be hammered. You gotta be a little on the drunk side, but
and the Swedish women, my God.
Come on.
And even some of those Asian women were really hot, except for the Chinese. They always have a flat, weird face.
It's because they're genetically engineered.
They really are,
and they're doing it wrong. And it's gonna end up in all our deaths, but they're just not pleasant to look at most of the time. Those Korean girls and those Japanese girls and the little mini Siberian Husky running around us right now are just
our friend has a designer dog.
Just complete bother.
She has this designer dog called a Pomsky.
Yeah.
Pomeranian Husky. He's a cute little bastard, though.
She took his collar off, it looks like. Yeah, no more collar on Captain.
I guess the crowd is buying us drinks.
Hey, you
hey,
know
thanks,
what?
crowd.
We stayed on just long enough.
Yeah, long enough to get free booze.
Look at that. I love it.
Well, cheers to the first show.
Yes, sir.
I'm drinking Jaeger Red Bull, of course.
And I'm drinking poison.
Yeah, it's called Rumpelmints.
It's poison.
Yeah.
But it works.
But it's so gross, man.
It's not that gross, but it really is awful. Don't ever drink it.
Did you not brush
kids.
your teeth this morning? Is that why you use Rumpelmints?
No, I brushed them right before I went to bed last night, and then
Forget about it in the morning?
No, this morning was Listerine. I didn't have time.
Oh, to go drinking?
Exactly. God damn you for fucking pegging me on that one.
No, I don't peg, dude.
No, not
Your
that.
girlfriends
okay,
do.
first of all, not
Your
that.
girlfriends do.
Not that type of pegging. Your mind goes to weird places. The second I said it, I was like, "Oh fuck, he's gonna turn that around on me again."
Touche, sir.
Yeah, there we go, twice.
Well, cheers, folks. You know, you guys should just do some Jägermeister also.
Absolutely. You know, you shouldn't do Jaeger. You shouldn't do any of what we're doing. We're bad influences.
No, because if I say Jaeger enough, they might sponsor me.
Oh.
I get free bottles of Jaeger and
Wow.
free swag.
I love how it's all of a sudden me, not we.
Oh, but you're Rumpelminzen. Ugh.
Well, no, I'll take a Jaeger sponsorship.
See?
If they pay me enough, I'll drink the shit out of it on fucking camera. Come on, man. I'm a sellout and a half. I'll fucking sell the fuck out. Just
Hey, I was in the bathroom earlier, and it says, James loves Frankie on the chalkboard.
That's funny.
I mean,
I wonder how many times you've been in there where it says Kev is something or something or does something. I wonder if you know who writes that every fucking time.
I
Just
have
for fun.
my sneaky suspicion.
No, it's Frankie loves James. And he really does. And that's okay
He's a
with me.
closeted homosexual.
That's fine.
You know.
I wish he would come out of the closet.
Why
And we're not going to ever use last names, by the way, because that's...
No, I don't even know Frankie's last name.
His name's not even Frankie, it's Steve.
Steve. Yeah, Steve's gay.
No, what was it? Well, who were we talking about earlier that we changed his name to Steve?
Steve, Frankie.
Was that from the beginning?
No, but that was when we were at the other place.
Oh,
eating
right. Okay,
eating
that's right.
lunch.
I knew it came from somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
So I guess we're 47 minutes into this. I guess we could kill this out.
Yeah, let's call this one a wrap, but let's do a sign off before we do anything. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like literally, guys. Like, Kevin. This is Kevin's idea. He's the brains behind this. He's the inspiration behind this. He basically has bought all this ridiculously beautiful equipment. I'm like staring down at. That's a dog barking. Who's being ridiculous. But yeah, no. This is his baby, and I'm just happy to be a part of it, and I want to help him out in any way. And I hope if anyone in the world is actually listening to this. Well, once we upload it,
yeah.
Thank you.
And
we're gonna do better. We'll be better. And I'm gonna turn over to Kevin.
And then if you do get it on iTunes or Google Play, make sure you like it and subscribe and put a comment in, because that means that I can get more in there. But it's going to be we're going to have like 10 shows before we upload. That's what that the industry says. Upload after you have 10 shows. So when people can get they can start listening to your show then you start producing more shows and then start throwing them up each week or however many you want to do in a week and stuff. But this was just, basically I owe this all to Joe Rogan. He's saying how easy and how cheap it is to do. And if you have anything you want to ever say, here, do it. And yeah, I bought this stuff on Amazon and I bought everything that you had to do at one time. I didn't want to just, here's a little piece of this, piece of that. I just bought it all at one time. And we're going to see how this shit goes.
Well, thank you for having me on the initial episode, bud.
All right, guys. And thank you for
luck.
listening to Big Kev's Big Adventure. Brought to you by Jaeger today.